Welcome to Attican Plays Airport CEO. All right, hi, this is Attican and welcome to Series 1, Episode 12 of Airport CEO. Now, in 11, we got up to the point where we were about ready to go international. So we've got 6 gates done here, and I apologize. I've been away and come back to this. So I think we did this in 11. If we didn't, I did it right after, kind of playing ahead a little bit. Yeah, I think that's what happened. So we've got these 2 gates going. So we've got 6 gates, large flights, domestic. So these are flights to like Phoenix, Arizona, and where's that? Paso Robles, I guess that's in Southern California. Anyway, that's kind of where we are. So quickly, the things I have done, quick shout out to Chaos Kiwi Matt, who mentioned in a comment that he likes to put staff rooms near where people work. And that's a great idea. And it's something I meant to do. So, Matt, thank you for reminding me. And it is a really great idea. Thank you for sharing the idea with all of us. This is a staff room for this security officers because the vast majority of them work right here. A few of them have to go down and walk over to work in the in our baggage check. But basically, for the most part, they work right up here, right next to their staff room. So I did another one for ramp agents right down here, gave them a break room, a staff room, because they work right up here in our original baggage claim, baggage bays for our kind of our original airport, if you will. And then they also work over here in our new set of baggage bays. And they have, of course, this tunnel that leads out that takes them over there to that work. And then those of the ramp agents who are working up on the ramps themselves, all they have to do is walk up here, and they can go out to all of these. They can walk from here to these gates and these gates, and then walk on a little further, go up and hit all of these gates, and eventually these gates out here. So that seemed like a good location for ramp agents. We could give them another one maybe over here somewhere, since this is getting to be a big thing. The other thing we could think about is dividing. We could use our multi-terminal function and dividing this into as a separate terminal, and then assign staff directly to it. But we're not going to go there this time. Next playthrough, we'll be doing that. So we're treating this all as one big, massive airport, for better or worse. That's where we are. And then we've got these baggage bays now are set up. This one serves these 3 gates and has a set of check-in. Well, and this baggage claim area, and then has a set of check-ins you see here. And then we've got this one was kind of our earlier setup. Same kind of deal. These 3 gates, check-ins, this baggage claim. So what we're going to do now, and what I've done is build out the rest of our building here. So we have a 2-story building now that goes all the way out to our gates for the international. So what we're going to end up with here will be 6 domestic and 4 international gates for our airport. And at that point, when we get international going, I'm going to declare success on this series, because this series is on 35. I think many of you are anxious to get to 36, which has the emergencies in it. And I will give you a spoiler alert. I've already started series 2. And I'm enjoying it. So I'm anxious to get over there. But I did want to give this one a decent finish. It's been a lot of work. I want to thank all of you for going on the journey with me. And let's knock it off. Let's finish this baby. So we've got, this is not a baggage claim yet. I'm going to go ahead and set it up as such. Make this a baggage claim area. Like so. And go ahead and give it the staff zone treatment so that the passengers won't walk where we don't want them. Okay. So now we have a third baggage claim area that isn't attached to anything. And we have a baggage bay that isn't attached to anything. So we can partially fix that by attaching this to that. And that's going to be our baggage bay for our international. So we could do 2 bays and 2 baggage claims for international. These are huge planes. They're going to bring in, they will frequently, if not almost always, bring in like 300 people at a pop. So there's 1,200 people if we get 4 trains, 4 trains, oh, sorry, 4 planes there at the same time. But the bay can handle it. The question is, do you want that many people here? I think we're going to just start with the one to simplify things for now. And if we decide we don't like that, we could go in and add another one or whatever. Now, I'm going to go up here, look at our security, and what we need now, we need to be able to check these people into their international flights. So I'm going to copy, I think I want to do, there's 4, let's see, 4 times 2, let's do 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's copy this whole set of things right through here. We're going to put it right over here, kind of out of the way. And this set, when it's built, will be our, and I'm going to get rid of that right there. And we'll go ahead and, I'll go ahead and extend the bay, or the belt, over to that, but not connected yet. And we'll let our guys build that. That'll be our check-in for our 4 international gates. And they will, of course, all be connected to this one bay down here. So we'll let that happen, let that get done. What else have we got going on? Yeah, now we've got to think about how we're going to move our passengers to and from. And what we need to do now, we've got, this is a long walk. It's almost the length of the, it's almost as far as you could possibly go. About the only way you could go any farther would be to start in one of these corners and walk the diagonal. That's about, so this is a long, long walk. We do not want people just hoofing up there. We don't have any shuttle buses or anything at our disposal. So what we're going to do is, what are we going to do? We're going to go up here and think about this. Our people are coming in through security. We want to use the same security. We may extend it, add even more, but we want to use the same process, check in, and we want them to come here. But we don't want them traipsing all the way up here to get to that, that finish line, so to speak. What we want them to do instead, I think we want to take advantage of this area we've built down here that is basically doing nothing. See, we've got this long, long area here, and I said we might put offices in, and if we wanted to pretty it up, one of the things we do is probably put in our executive suite down here where we've got this space we're not using, or something along those lines. But what I want to do is say, okay, you're here, you walk, whoops, okay, this is how you end up downstairs, but you're still in a secure area. What I'd like for them to do, I think what we're going to do is knock down this wall like so. And then we're going to extend our secure area, and we'll have to come back and fix that wall because it will not pick this up. We're going to extend our secure area like this and run it up here. Okay, that's our first. I'm going to run it like that. Should actually be far enough. Okay, remember we're down on floor 0. We're down on the ground floor. So we've got a secure zone that's still connected here, and because of the escalators, it's really connected to this. So it's all one big connected area that people could walk in. So what we're going to do here is they're going to come down here. This wall will be gone. And what we're going to do is then have them walk along this right-hand side. So what I want are walkolators to speed these people up because of the length of the walk. So we're going to go here grab a walkulator, grab a large walkulator, and run it right along. Now remember, this down here, it looks like a gate. It isn't. These planes. I've got trains on the mind right now. These planes are all going. I want to force them to take the walkulator. And that's mildly unrealistic because, you know, you don't want Granny having to walk on a walkulator, but I'm going to force the issue here. We're going to put a wall. We're going to put a wall like this. Where's my walkulator again? I'm going to put that down there so I'll know what to... That's going the wrong way. It doesn't matter, but for now, because I think I'm going to take it right back out. But I want to put it down so I'll know where to put my wall. And I'm going to put a wall like this. And there, right in here is where we're starting to find that secure air, go up. Yeah, we're getting close to this gate. So we're passing, yes, we are past this. So we want to come up right about there. So we want an escalator that goes up, and I think I broke the code on the up. The lower part is that part that looks, here, let me just put one there so you can see it. This part here that looks thicker, that's the bottom. So this is the top, this is the bottom. It is not easy to see. But I think I've broken the code. Watch me get it wrong. All right, so we want an escalator that's going to go up. So this is be the bottom part. Right here. Now, where are we up there? Whoops, up there, he said. Okay, what we need is to extend. Yeah, where's our zoning up here? Yeah, well, this all needs to be secure, certainly. It needs to be secure all the way. Okay. Now, where was our wall ending? Right there. That's a little bit too far. We need to get up a little bit quicker than that. Let's do this. Let's back off the wall just a hair. So let's see. We backed off that wall. What I want to do is define a space. What we want to say is this. First of all, you can't walk past there on this floor, right? So this is the last domestic large gate. So we do not want you walking past there. So this is going to be completely walled off here. See, can I just wall it off, period? Can I? I think I can. Now we back that off a little bit, which is messing up the zoning, of course. Okay, now we want to go up. We want an escalator to go up. Yeah, we want the down part to be here. We want an escalator to go up. And where does that come out? Okay, that's fine. So what we're going to do now is take our wall and run it like this and kill that part. Put our zoning back in there, otherwise this whole thing would fail. Okay, so now what have we done, I think? What we've done, I think, is also we're going to build a wall like this. Yeah. All right. So if you're getting off, then you're going to come right here because it's going to be the only way that you can get. I want to put a wall back in here and get that covered back up. Okay. The only way that you can get there is to get on this walkulator, and it's going to zap you down through here, and then it's going to zap you some more, and then some more, and some more, until you finally go up right here. So you're forced to go up. You go up, and you come out in this secure area right here at our 4 international gates. So what we need now is an international zone. Because we have to have passport checks for this. So we're going to create an international zone, and we're going to put it right here. And all the way back like so. So now this is a secure international zone. You're coming out of a secure zone, you're going to a secure international zone, and we're going to have security, and we're going to have passport checkpoints, and we're going to use, we're just going to fill it up with these automatic ones for now. And, you know, we could go back and make nicer ones with, you know, people, mankind, and that kind of thing. Now, notice it has an arrow going up. We could flip it this way. Whoops. We could flip it this way, and that would mean you're coming out of international zone, right? In this case, we want to go into that zone like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to just build a bunch of these. Like that. And what that's, I know it kind of looks like a Kentucky Derby, doesn't it? We're loading them up and off they go. So, come back here. Sorry, I just keep hitting the Q and E, which rotates the screen like this, are of course right next to the WASD, so naturally I goof it up. All right, so that should get us all the way there very quickly. Now I'm going to take out, I said I was going to take this out. I'm going to take out that walkulator because I want to build the wall first. No. I want to build the walkulator first, don't I? If I build the wall first, it might be hard to get to it. But, oh, yeah. We're going to build the... I completely reversed this one. I'm going to do the large walkulator, run it up the screen, and put it right there. We'll go up here and put one in... maybe if I turn sideways, it'll be easier. You have to give a space of 2, so we'll give it a space of 2. And we're running out of space. So would a medium fit? No. Would a small fit? Yes. Turn it the right way. Run a small, and that's as far as we can take them on that. So that should be a very quick trip up through there. And in fact, we could, even if we wanted to, probably put a small one. Oh, it's too close to that. We could put a small one even to get them started on that journey. And we can move, I believe we should be able to put that wall right next to this. Okay, so zap, we just flop you right into the wall, and then you have to make a hard left hand. Let's not do that. That's just too many lawsuits. So they're going to walk up here, and then off they go, rap really fast, upstairs, go through the passport check, and now once they're through the passport gate, this is just a regular, it's just a boarding area for some planes. That's it. It just turns into that. So what we're going to do now is just copy. Copy, yes, and go over here and then build this structure like that. And that one I think is one more to the left as we're looking at it than I built them originally. Like that. Like, what happened? I'm not sure what happened right there. One, two, three. That gives us 4 gates. Now this is a little bit of a, yeah, let's do this. Let's take out this group right here. And let's copy this and put it over here. Okay. Now that gives us an international area. And let's, while we're thinking of it, let's copy our bathroom setup and move it out here. In fact, let's put it on this wall. And now we're going to make this a secure international bathroom zone. Like so. And copy those, all that good stuff, rotate it, put it into position. There we go. Now we've got a bathroom down here. We've got all of our gates set up. Do we have jetways? No, but we're about to. Okay, now we have jetways for these, which connects them into this up on top. Okay, beautiful. Now that should get people to the international gates quickly. Now we want to facilitate their return. In fact, we want to make their return possible. Right now, it's not even possible. So we're going to go back up here and probably going to move these again. In fact, I am. I'm just going to I'll just tell you right now, this is going to go. What we want now is we want people to be able to leave these 4 gates and walk quickly back down here, back to the action, right? So we're going to, again, run them down on that first floor. So what we're going to do is set up an escalator and put it here. See the bottom, I want it to go down like that. So you're kind of walking down through here. These people will kind of go back a little ways. And I want it to go down here like that. So now you're coming out of that one secure area to the area down here. That's why I ran this on down like I did. And this area down here still needs to be international because remember, these people have to go through the passport check to leave the airport as well. So we're going to run it down here like that maybe. Did I not do that right? International. It says must be placed inside a secure zone. That is a secure zone. There, that worked. I'm not sure what I did wrong there. Oh, I'll bet that. I wonder, that's probably not secure right there. Remember, that's not really there. We're going to put a wall there. We're down on the ground zero, and there's actually not an opening there. Now, this is the other one where it goes back up to the top. Now, this one comes down to the bottom, and what we're going to do here, you've probably guessed, is we're going to go to security. We're going to get an automated passport. We're going to flip it around so now that it's running down screen, in other words, exiting the system, and we're going to go 1, 2. Oh man, getting some lag here. Did I do that right? 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to copy those. And Okay, so now when you leave, what we want you to do is, sure enough, we want you to go down. We want you to take wall collators all the way down here, which gets you back down to baggage claim. So we're going to kind of trap you and force you to do that by taking large walkolators, running down screen. That's correct. When you flip around, it might be a little easier. And again, it might not. Yeah, I think so. And we're going to build, let me put the wall in. We're going to build a wall here that says you need to go over this way, probably to right there is my guess. And then you're going to get on a walkolator right there. And that's as far as that can go. Now, how about maybe a medium? Is a medium too much? It's too much. A small. Put you on a small, dump you out there, and that will give you a very quick trip back to baggage claim. And what we're going to do here is force that. Actually, we don't even need to, but I'm going to just be consistent. We're going to force that by building this wall through here. But just like the other one, we're going to take the wall off for now. Let me go, it's safer if I do it with the wall tool like this. Hold down Control and run over this. We're going to build the escalators first and then put in the walls. At least those walls. And after that's done, we'll definitely, well, I'm going before I forget it, I'm going to go back in and put the zoning back in here. There we go. That looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, it's become an international zone. It's got all its seating and stuff. We even gave them a bathroom, didn't we? Yes. All right, let's walk through this one more time, make sure I got it right. You come into the airport, go up the escalator, you check in, you go through security, you go over here, you go down, you're here and you say, I got to get over way over here, and the only possible way you can do that is to go like this, zap up through here, get to that escalator, go up, go through your passport security, now you're where you need to be, get on your plane. Somebody gets off the plane, they come here, they go down the escalator into a little international secure zone here, do their passport check, which then puts them into regular security, and then they go zapping right down through here on walkolators until they're back at baggage claim. Ta-da! I'm going to put another security exit, I think right here where that wall, well, when that wall's gone, no. Shoot. Let's take down some more wall. Okay. And we decided to build the escalators and then build the walls. Less chance of workers getting stuck. Now, the only thing I don't like is right here, we've got this door for our builders, and it's going right on that escalator. So we want them to be able to go that way. So I'm going to put a door we're going to move that door. We're going to put a small door. And remember, this is just a back door entrance for our contractors to get into there. And we're going to delete that door and replace that section. Oh, we can't. It's got to be deleted first. That's right. All right. Okay, I hope, famous last words, that solves the walking to and from problem. We've got a baggage claim. We've got a baggage bay. Do we have it hooked up? We do have it hooked up, thank goodness. So it's being fed from this system. And it can come up right there. Do we have our zoning so that people can walk over there? We do. Aren't we good? Let's turn this on. Give it a couple of extra people. This is on. I'm just turning it on so I won't forget. Let's wait until we see some of this get built. So I'm going to speed this puppy up. I'll tell you what else we're going to do. We're going to build 3 more security check-ins. Like so. And we're going to build 2 more subways. The subway thing I don't get, but it just seems like we have to keep building them or we run out of capacity. We end up with these strange problems with no passengers and not interested in going there. So we'll put that in and we'll put a couple more doors. Like so. And go, get to building. And the baggage I said was already set. Oh, now each of these terminals. Now, I don't remember if I covered this or not, but I'm running the option where any gate in our system, any gate in our airport could be an international gate. By default, they come on as domestic. So we're going to turn this one on as international. See this? International type. See, it's domestic. Now it's international. Domestic. Now we change it. One more. There we go. And we've got to connect these to a baggage claim area, which of course is going to be that one. Now I have a feeling after we see this running, this guy here is just going to have a mob around him, but that's okay. We can fix that. All we have to do is add another one of these. It'll be easy to plug it into the system here as far as moving the bags from security and over to baggage claim. No problem. Yeah, let it run. Let it run. So these guys are international. They don't have the runway we know. The boarding desks are still being built. The security requires a boarding desk. We're cool. So that'll get that done. I truly believe all the baggage is set up correctly. We have capacity. We have more flights that we can schedule. We've got these things kind of filled up with flights. And these are kind of filled up with flights. So we do have more flights out there that we can grab. And certainly when we open up the international part of it. And here we can see our contractors buzzing in to get their work done. And they're just walking right up that. Okay, it looks like it's turned the right way. Green up here and red down here. And this side it's green to red. That's good. That's good. These are all done. Wow, look at this. These guys are hopping. He's connected. Connected. Beautiful. Beautiful. This one will be a men's room, and we'll turn it on. This one I think we can actually turn on now. Female on. Okay, good deal. Even though it's not quite finished. Okay, these are automatically syncing up with those, so that's beautiful. This one should when it gets done as well. And I guess the big question, are they getting our check-in done? No, we haven't gotten to that yet. They have built some of the belts, though. That's good. Here we go. They're already doing it. So if they're that good, we're going to delete that belt right there. And then we'll plug this into the system. Oh, look at this. They've already finished this. We're going to put queuing in. Let's see, how do we do it? We go over to here, 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 here. And okay. And we will need some more folks, I have a feeling. Security officers, a lot. Ramp agents are pretty good, surprisingly enough. Some janitors and service technicians and security officers. So let's go out here and look for, let's get some janitors. Let's get some security officers. And some service technicians. Well, got some sad ones here. Okay. And go back to security officers and run this a little bit more. Put a little bit of standard on it. And I'm kind of watching right down here. When that gets deleted, I'll go back down and do some more building. Okay, stop this. Belt. High-speed belt. Going that way. Beautiful. Okay, and we need to associate these with our baggage bay over here. Right there. Now I need to do that. Now this is truly the clumsiest thing to do in this game for me. There we go. I'm sorry. I'm having a real hard time driving, worse than usual. I should have done it from right to left, shouldn't I? It would have been much easier, I think. Not much, but a little bit easier. Okay. So all those are done, and once we get this, these 2 pieces of belt, this will start working again, and these will be ready. And I wonder if we, could we possibly have international flights already? No, we don't even have the runways connected. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else we can check in. We can go through security. We can get there. We can go through the passport check. We've got everything. I think it's time to see what happens here. We're going to hook this up. Go down the floor and hook this up. Spin around a few times. Like so. We have no errors. And look at this. Those are the ones, 40 through 43. Our planner is recognizing they exist. So we'll see if we get any messages. Now the dangerous bags we'll talk about here in a minute and see if we want to do something with that. I'm still kind of, I have to say, I'm still kind of waiting on somebody to say they have a design they really like for that kind of stuff. And while I'm here, I'm just gonna, while I'm thinking of it, and we're waiting on everything to finish, I'm going to put some flooring down. Did we build our 2 new? Yes, we built more subway. Let's look at tomorrow. No, we're still not seeing any international flights, but it may take a bit to get a hit. I want to make sure there are no other contracts we can get. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay, here's someone checking in. Paso Robles, I think so. Isn't that in California? Yeah, I don't think that's international. Okay, this is all fixed now, and it's up and running. Oh, is this wrong? No, it goes up here and comes out. That's just fine. Let's double check our zoning, make sure I haven't broken it somewhere. It's easy to do. All right, this is all international and secure. We drop down and it's international and secure and goes into international. So the key thing is, have we broken anything through here? Ah, yes we have. Aha. Where we took out the wall, the zones are never underneath the walls. Like that area right there, no matter if I go across that 20 times, it doesn't matter. There's no red under there. All right, let's see if that helps. Yeah, that's going to tell us that we've got gates out there. Well, we already knew that though. They knew these gates were here. I don't know if it checks to see if you can actually get to them before it schedules. I doubt it. We have capacity, flight capacity on our tower, so we can do these flights. Let's just give it a while. The good news is that all these changes we're making haven't broken anything. We're still getting passengers. You know, one of my big challenges in all this has been, it just seems like we're constantly breaking the whole passenger flow, not getting any passengers. All right, who are you and where are you going? He's going to Ketchikan, which seems like that would be international flight. Why is he going this way? Oh, you know, we haven't put any walls in yet to force him. But look at that, he got part way out and turned around and went back. Oh, crap. Are you kidding me? Okay, this flight is boarding. That's good. Everything's still working. We haven't broken any of the other stuff. Do we have any? I don't know where that guy was going. Ketchikan. I don't know where he was going. Because we don't have any international flights scheduled yet. How about tomorrow? Nope. What am I missing, guys? Our security's clearing people out nicely, quickly. I love it. Seattle, nope. Nope. All right, I feel like there's something that isn't turned on. Well, but again, the scheduler knows about our international gates. Ooh, look at that. Is that an international flight? That is from Sao Paulo. We have an international flight, but we have no people to get on it. A whole lot of people, and it says a bunch of people are getting off, but I don't see them. Do you see anybody? They wouldn't be getting off down there. See all that money? That's people deboarding the plane, but there is nobody. What in the world? He just... Well, that was less than right. But I do notice I need some... we need some vehicles. I really goofed up there. Vehicles. Purchase vehicles. I want to look at the large Dominator pushback trucks. I want the large belt carriers, and I want I'm going to get 8 of these. I'm going to put 2 on each stand. Geez, Attica, come on, get your act together. All right, 8 of those, 4 of those, 4 of those, and we'll get a couple more catering trucks and a couple more cabin cleaning trucks, and that should do it. And they could just be backing up because they recognize there's nobody assigned to those gates to help them, because see, we're getting the cleaning, fueling, and the cleaning. Oh, fueling, that's another thing. Let's get the big Maverick. Let's get jet fuel. Let's get at least a couple more of those. Okay, now our stuff's starting to show up. So let's assign him to 42. Which one is he? I'm going to show him in the menu, but it doesn't really show you, does it? I don't know which one I'm looking at. But let's go belt loaders. No, large belt loaders. Yeah. And let's find the ones that are not assigned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How could that be? Have I over purchased here? All right, let's go down through here and do 40. 42. 41. And 43. Rather strange order. I'm going to leave the rest of them alone. Baggage trucks. Let's see. 40 and 40. 42. 42. 41. 41. 43. And 43. Okay, we've got baggage trucks. Now we need the pushback. Large pushback trucks. 40. 42. 41. 43. Okay, see, let me think through this. You do the belt, you have the baggage trucks, catering and cleaning just show up, and fuel just shows up, and you have the pushback. I think we're good. And then we have to look at our staffing to see if we still think we're good after all that came online. Okay, we're still good on ramp agents, which we need more security officers, I think. Hiring, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I saw a need for janitors. And a couple of service technicians would not hurt a thing. Hiring by service technician. No. We'll get 4. Okay, we're getting everybody up to the green. That's good enough. Good enough for Jazz right now. So are we getting scheduled? Yeah, there were a couple. What about Thursday? Just a couple. We are getting some international flights scheduled now. Speaking of which, here comes one. Let's see how we do on this one. And you can see there's nobody there to go on that flight. Being catered, he's unloaded. He didn't ask for any loading. Well, probably because we don't have any passengers. Okay, it seems. Now this is all working great. I mean, look at all these passengers for that plane. The one thing that isn't working would be passengers outbound on our international. I think we're unloading them okay. We're servicing the planes, but we're not getting any passengers, and I honestly don't know why that is. And I hope we're not getting people like this guy. Why is he just standing there? You, what? E12, what is it you want to do? It'd be nice if we knew what they wanted. What is it you're trying to get out of life here, buddy? And you know, well, no, here goes a bunch. I was about to say we're not getting any passengers at all, but we are. Here comes a horde of them. No, well, we wouldn't be now. Okay, let's stop right there. I'll keep looking at this to see how we get the passengers coming in. I don't think it has anything, as far as I can tell, it has nothing to do with our way we're getting them up there. But it has everything to do with, in fact, you know what? If I look at this, we don't even need the walls anymore, because I think what's going to happen, this wall, no, it won't. No, it won't. Unless, if they go around this way, they're going to get on this belt, and they're going to tend to stay that way because this is where they go up. All right. I think what we do need, here's what we do need. We need a wall from here like that at a minimum. But even that might only force you to get on one belt. But we'll see. But it doesn't matter. It's really moot issue when we don't have any passengers at all. You know. So anyway, we have almost a working system. And let's just take a quick look. I hope we have. I want to see an operations report. I want to see an operations report. That's sad. 15,000. I was expecting more like 20. I really was. We made $1.8 million, so we're doing okay. That day we made 1.8 million. All right, so all right, I just gotta stop. All right, I'm back. I said I was leaving, but I'm back. I thought about it. Definitely had this turned off, which was kind of shutting down part of the whole system, and then I redesigned this. Instead of putting them out on the edges, we basically have it now. You have to come down here, and from this side you have to go here. Either way you're going. I at first put it, with the walls right next to it. Didn't care for that. It seems to work pretty well if you leave some space, and I'm not even sure if it's the best practice to have them so close to each other. But it does. Here, if I run it really fast, you can see. It does work. They want to go over there, but they keep popping back to that. So, again, it's their router that causes that. They're saying, what's the shortest route? And then they realize they can get on this, which is a little weird. But it works, and what we're getting now is there's steady flow of people coming out, and this is even better. We're getting passengers going up here. And here's boarding on this flight right here is actually getting passengers coming on board. Hallelujah. So, we have international flights now, and working pretty well. It's going to take a while for all of. I think we're getting there. Let me put it that way. 210. Yeah, he's actually okay on his time. He's gotten everything he needs except for pushback. He's ready to go. Okay, all right. We're looking good. We have international flights now. We've got four gates running. If you look at our flight planner, our guys have figured out that where are those gates? Those are the small ones. Large. Oh, right in here. 40 to 43. See, look at this. Now we've got a bunch of flights coming in. So I'm going to let this run. Let's see what day we got here. I think I'm going to delete everything and then look for the next daily report and pull that up and see what we're doing in terms of throughput and money and what have you. All right, so I said I would let it run till we had the next day's reports. So we've got them now. Let's look at our economy report. Okay, that's better. 2 million excluding construction, 1.8 including the construction. So we made a couple million in day 8. This is reporting back one day. Day 8 of year 3, we made a couple million. And then maybe what's more interesting is operations. We did 21,960 passengers. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 21, just under 22,000, and I still got to figure out this whole scanning thing. Too many incorrectly. These are all perfectly scanned, yet we destroyed a bunch. So I got to think about optimizing that. Again, anybody who has a design they like and is tried and true and tested, please share it with us. Or point us toward it. But 22,000 passengers, that's pretty good throughput. And a couple million a day, that's pretty good net profit. So pretty happy with all that. It's got some things to work on. I still think this distance out here is probably too much. In fact, honestly, I think what I'd do if I want to keep this one is I would go right out here and I would attach an international terminal right here to this section and have kind of reroute instead of having the baggage claim here, which by the way, this one baggage claim seems to work great. I would just move it over here probably. Well, you can still have them go down there for the baggage, who knows. But checking in, I would have basic security and check-in, passport, etc. here, and just dump them into their 4 gates up here, much closer You know, when you got to get, I saw one flight here that had 480 passengers going out to Zurich, and to get 480 people up there in time for their flight, you know, I don't care how many walk-laters you use, that's pretty tough. But anyway, let's wrap this thing up and let's move on to Series 2. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Airport CEO video. Thank you.